Guys, you ever watch firefly fishing?
Guys, this is a big bass. Big bass, I think. Oh, yeah.
I'm excited.
Big bass, big smallmouth.
Guys, if you ever watch Grant at firefly fishing, you probably should.
Beautiful smallmouth. Wow.
He's a great local, let me get you up here. Puts out some great videos. My name is Matt, though. Welcome to Old Hat Outdoors. I am home. I'm packing up to head to the mountains. I've got pictures coming in this morning of elk, of deer, and I've got 1 day left to fill a buck tag, a whitetail buck tag. My son is trying to shoot his elk still. Hopefully the stars will align and we'll do both. So I'm finishing some coffee, got distracted by firefly fishing. Good distraction, Grant. I've got chickens on the smoker. I've got a gallon of eggnog. It is a good season here in Idaho. Now today I'm getting ready to go up to the mountains, but yesterday I worked in the morning and then I brought my stuff with to hop in the river. Hopped in the Boise River and it was just kind of a weird day. It started off, I knew my waders leaked. I've tried sealing up the seams and it hasn't worked. So I doubled up my waders and I know that might be weird, but it kept me dry. Anyway, hop in the river and it's a difficult time to fish. There's so many leaves in the river. You can't cast and retrieve very well. The leaves will float through and bump your line. You think you got a fish. It'll lift your, tangle everything up and yeah, so it can just be tough. And it's cold. The weather is colder than normal. I just returned from a trip. I was in Egypt and it was very warm. And then I come home to snow and cold. And so my body's still thinking, what are you doing? Now, there was the leaves, there was the waders, there was the cold, and then I get to where I wanted to fish, and then there's some science experiment happening. There was a bunch of people in the river, somebody on shore with a computer and walkie-talkies, and I felt like everybody was staring at me, and I just wanted to catch fish, and I didn't know if I was like not supposed to be there, but they didn't say anything. I caught quite a few small ones, landed a couple nicer ones. Having some GoPro problems. I'm actually selling this one here, this GoPro 8, and I just got the 11 coming in. Hopefully that'll make things easier in my life. I don't know. Here's a couple of those bigger fish. Enjoy a quick trip on the river, trying to figure out how to catch fish and not leaves. All right, got down to the Boise and it's, as I expected, cold and full of leaves. This is typical late fall situation here on the Boise River. There's so many beautiful trees on the river. It's gorgeous, but they gotta die and they fall in the river, which makes fishing difficult. It makes casting lures like Rapalas sometimes almost impossible. So typically what I do when it's weedy or when it's leafy like this is I'll just do a bait rig. I'll have a small weight like that and like a size 8 hook, and I'll put a piece of shrimp or worm on there. But I like to float it through the holes where you're kind of just fan casting, and that you just have just enough weight on there to get the lure to just kind of float, the bait to float through on the bottom. However, now the leaves will grab your line and pull it up, and all of a sudden you'll see your bait kind of skipping across the top. So the only way to combat that is just to add more weight than you would normally fish with, which I don't like to do, but I want to catch a fish. So I am increasing the weight. I'm taking off this little guy, that guy right there, and I don't even know what size this is, but I'm gonna double it, and that will make it harder to float through the hole, but it'll be less likely that the leaf will pick up that bait and bring it right to the top. So more of a chance to, I think, stay in the area where the fish are. Hopefully we can hook up today. We'll see. There's a bigger one. Oh, after about 20 little fish, finally something a little more substantial. Beautiful rainbow. That right there is a much, I'm gonna say 17, 18 inch fish. Finally. Oh. Wait, he's right here. See his tail. I was gonna try to get you a picture of him, guys, but he flopped out. I got him again. There. Look at that thing. That's a gorgeous fish. All right. Yep, picked it up. What a jerk. What a jerk. There we go. I felt him inhale it, take a few head bumps. And it's a rainbow. I'm back. Now just realizing he's caught, maybe. Yeah. Now you realize what's going on. Oh, I knew if you kept going after that, you would regret it. It's a nice fish. It's a beautiful fish. What do we got? 2% battery left? That's... There. Nice long rainbow. 17, 18 inches maybe. These fish are so strong. I just wanted one picture. Just one. I think it's long. I think it's closer to probably 20. Look how long that fish is. That was fun. There he goes. You know, there's just so much crazy stuff going on in the world today. Sometimes it just makes sense to go to the river. So enjoy these fish, enjoy the scenery. Thanks for watching. As always, if you've been here for a long time or this is your first video, thanks for watching. Appreciate it.